I'm currently making a spur gear differential, and it's a bit of a pain if I get things wrong, because if I get these gears a little out, they stick and then I have to remake them. Now my standard practice is to glue everything permanently. Of course with something like that, there's a few hours of printing, quite a lot of plastic, and to glue it permanently, well, that'd be a pain if I had to change something. And I've been getting into these things, clips, because they allow you to clip the thing together, and if you do make a mistake on a single component, you can unclip it, pull it to pieces, and reuse the bulk of it. So I'm finding these clips to be, well, particularly awesome. And strangely enough, they're really simple to make, so I thought I'd go through quickly on Tinkercad how I go about making these clips. Okay, so we're in a fresh Tinkercad page, the ruler's down, and the thing we need to do is create an SVG file, because we're going to use a tool in Tinkercad called SVG Rotate. So to do that, we want the profile of our clip, and the clip is going to be a box and a wedge. So if we grab a wedge, rotate it round, and change the size of this to 2 by 2 by 2, and this one 2 by 2 by 2. Then they're a bit small to see, so zoom in on them by clicking here, and that will allow you to zoom in, and then we can move those nearer to each other. And sometimes it's a bit hard to make these two line up on each other, so you use this trick of work planes. So grab a work plane, pop it onto the side that you want, which is there. If I click on that and press D, it drops it straight onto the top surface of the box. Take another work plane, put it into a random area, and you'll go back to the original work plane. So we've got our profile now. Now we can merge those two to get a single unit shape. Rotate it around 90 degrees, and there is the profile of the clip, and we want that as an SVG, so we need to export it, this time as SVG, and take a note of where it lands, and it's called tutorial SVG, and we'll need that later. So now we can delete that, go to the search bar and type in SVG, and you'll get this donut shape. Grab that onto your work plane, and you'll have all of this thing in something called SVG revolver. You can either drag a file in there and drop it, or you can choose it from a pull down list, whichever you are happy with really. So if we jump over to downloads, which is where we left that file, drag it into the drag here box. Just leave it in there, close that, and you see it's gone red. It's now importing that SVG file to create a donut of our shape, but it looks more like a cone. Now if we have a look here, we can see sketch rotation. It's the wrong way around by 180 degrees. So type in 180, and we can see it's the wrong way around. So we just flip that round for ease of looking at it, and we've got our clip shape. It's 2 millimeters high, and I've changed the inside diameter to 8, because let's say I want to put a clip on a 12 millimeter bar biting 2 millimeters in. If I create that bar by using the primitives here, make that a nice smooth circle, zoom out, make that 12, make that 12, raise this up, say to 10, then we can center that, and that's where our clip will go. Now if we look back at that clip again, you can see the rotation is a little too tight. It would be hard to get that on. And if we look here, the revolve angle is 300. If we change that to 240, that'll create a wedge shape like that that's easy to clip on. We'll duplicate that. Press D to drop it down. And then this one, we want to change to 360, a full circle. Now instead of having that as a solid shape, if we make that a hole and then we merge them again, we will get our bar with the clip indent where that clip will fit nicely into it, and we can use that absolutely wherever we want. And that's exactly what I did at the top of these rods here, so that the spur gears goes on, cap goes on, clip goes into place, then if I make a mistake it's easy to repair it and I don't need to use any glue. Anyway, I thought that might be useful to people. It's easy to make out of primitives available in Tinkercad. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching.